Testing 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. Dash. Okay, I'm gonna turn on Discord.
Have you started yet?
Yeah, it started. Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and open it on your end.
You've already made me a moderator, right?
No. For now, we'll just go with normal, and we'll deal with that later.
You need to make me and Tyler moderators.
I'm aware. Keep in mind everything you're saying is being recorded right now, or being streamed. Deal with that later.
You need to make me and Tyler moderators.
Josh,
That's working fine.
I can hear the audio from your side.
I know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute the video, and I can tell you if there's visual glitches.
So you're muting the audio.
I muted the audio on the stream, yeah.
Well, I need you to. Actually. That's the part we're trying to make sure is correct right now.
It's correct. It's fine.
You can hear the audio.
Yeah. Well, I can't hear it now, but like I heard it and it was fine.
I need you to put on headphones so you can check the audio for me.
Hold on, give me a second.
This is the very second stream. Apologize for delays. Making sure things are working.
Now, where is my audio port?
I'm going to test out this.
Hey, fun fact. Surface Pros don't have general audio ports.
Okay. Do you want to switch to your actual computer for a second until we figure that part out later?
Nope.
Okay. Then we'll have to deal with the double audio while you double check things.
Or I can mute myself.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Let's do that.
Hello? I'm saying things, Josh. Okay, and send. What I'm checking for is if you can hear me clearly and if you can hear the audio of the game clearly, but like also have that audio of the game not overpower me. Alright. Just waiting for Josh to unmute and respond. A little bit airy. Wonder what that means. Okay.
Alright, back.
What's airy mean?
Meaning, because I know how you're operating in your station. Your sound is projecting around the walls a little bit.
Okay.
Just coming back, but it's not too bad. It could be so much worse. I do recommend you get sound foam.
Okay. Could I mitigate that with like a blanket or something?
No.
No? Okay. Well,
So foam is created to absorb sound waves in a specific way that doesn't have it rebounding across the entire room. Similar to normal products in your room. Remember when it was echoey?
yeah.
When you first moved in?
Now that we have
Now it's not as echoey because you have a lot of furniture in there now. But the sound foam on the walls will help that tremendously more than normal furniture.
Okay. So I'm about to do something as a visual change. Let's see if this works. Did that change anything on your end? I'll give it a second.
No.
What about now?
No.
So you still see like the wallpaper?
Wait. I went black.
Oh, I went black. That's good.
Yeah. I see. Yep.
You see
Game's loading. The start game. I see your avatar with a Anemo, vision and a the lyre.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this done before I even start. Can I just hook up my controller? Does that change? No. Okay. I'll have to do that in-game. But we're here. We're ready to start. Everything should be working. Are you ready to begin, my brother?
I begun this thing years ago.
Are you ready to begin to hear my hopefully long-term tirade about this game as we go through it from the very beginning again? Sure. Yay. Unlike Final Fantasy, I have a lot to say about this game, so you're going to hear me talk a lot more. Okay. I started a brand new account, starting fresh. I will be spending a little bit of money in the very beginning just to get some characters going, or characters acquired before the Chronicled Wish ends, because I have no idea if they're restarting that or if that's a one-time thing or whatever. Taking advantage of that. And let's begin. And it froze already. Everything crashes.
Is everything crashing?
Not yet, no. Do you want me to... Well, it's crashing real quick. Do you want me to share the real time? Or do you want me to keep you like on the YouTube side to see what it looks there?
Probably the YouTube side.
Okay. Give it a second to load. Anyway, just so context for viewers. So Josh, so I've gone up to, like, I'm a little bit into the Fontaine story. Where are you at in the story wise?
The first half of Sumeru.
Okay, so you're like an entire region behind me.
Yeah, no, I stopped as soon as we defeated the Wonder.
Okay.
Or not the Wonder. The Balladeer. And that's where I've been this entire time.
That's the back half
of
the Sumeru story. You finished the Sumeru story then.
No, there's the desert story.
What?
There's portions of the desert story. Like the in-between.
You're talking about like the post Archon quest? Like chapters like the patches between 3.5 and 4.0?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're technically not that far away from me.
But then I restarted.
Yes, and as I am now.
And I also, but I got it. I have the most benefit from restarting because I have the full Sino set up.
Yep, and I'm going to be doing a lot of. We're going to be in Mondstadt for quite a bit, peoples, because I intend to do a completionist run. All right. We're going in, peoples.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
You know what I'm confused?
What are you confused about?
Where are they?
They are what I think is probably Conria back before it fell, or maybe during the time it's falling or something. Maybe not. Maybe they're in like the Heavenly Principles, like actual like floating city. It's never explained, honestly. Brother or sister. Okay, so we've already come across an issue that is not really an issue because, like, obviously, like having games long past have had this where you want to be male or female, just like the generic protagonist thing of like just picking your gender and moving forward with the story, and it's expected that nothing will change based off that choice, save for like actual like societal understanding of like context. So like when a guy does something, it's considered weird, and then a girl does something, it's not weird, and then vice versa in some cases.
Like Pokemon?
Like Pokemon, yeah.
So Pokemon,
they're pretty good about keeping that very
Pokemon
gender neutral.
XY kind of makes it seem like it's a date when you're the boy, but it's just really like chilling when you're the girl.
Yeah. Which is why a lot of people have also like Aether and Ayaka together, or Aether and Kitching, and then like, they have like Lumine and like Zhao or like Tartaglia. The issue with this, and I'm going to bring this up a lot, is that if the story was if these characters were generic and like no background whatsoever, this would be fine, 100%. But the problem is that they've decided that the past of the traveler and the connection to the other sibling who still remains relevant, is an existing character and does things and says things, conflicts with the cookie cutter generic blank slate heavily. That being said, we'll get more into that later. I'm going to pick Aether again. Mostly because I think he is the actual main protagonist.
He is the main character.
Not to diss anyone that likes Lumine. I'm saying this to the stream. No, not to diss anyone that likes Lumine. Lumine, to me, based off everything I've seen of like the story so far, and how like the two sides, like people like who played the Lumine route and like see Aether as like the prince of the abyss. I think Lumine pulls it off better and is much more interesting in that role to me. Which is why I'm picking Aether as the main protagonist that is being bullied, opposed to Lumine, who's doing much better as being a villain of the story, quote unquote. I also disagree heavily with people who say that you are the main character. You are not. Aether is the main character, and Lumine is her character. These are actual characters. These are not blank slates.
Except for the powers.
I can't wait to do that. Totally will be able to, right?
What?
All these abilities that Aether is doing. The ability to straight up fly, and his whatever the fuck he just did.
Right. He's done... If it's the slashing move, he's done that move way too many times.
Took away my sister. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power.
Which means you can regain it.
So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here.
Thank you, Zach. It's a shame you'll never be able to talk again.
Right.
At this point in time, it's like interesting that it's like, oh shit, you're separated from your sibling, and like the character already has like this weight on their shoulder that they are separated and depowered.
How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. When I woke, I was all alone until I met you.
What is that mask you have on your avatar?
Don't worry about it. I'll talk about it later. This scene makes me think that this scene sets up several things. It makes Aether look like an actual character because he's fucking talking and interacting with her, and it sets up Paimon as the guide. And like, while that is sort of the case for Paimon in the future, in like the near future, it like later becomes irrelevant.
She's just companion.
She's just fucking emergency food. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I need... There's a thing. Controller setup.
Oh, is it linked to keyboard?
No, it just, when you... It has it reversed. I like to have circle as the cancel, and then the X is to... Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. I just prefer it that way. I'm a controller guy. Don't narc on me. Okay. So, this was really nice. I liked everything happening here. This opening area is really cool and pretty. Oh, wait, I have to go get that real quick. Time to go attempt to drown real quick. I have to get a chest. I will die for this chest, by the way.
It's not that far.
I spent too much energy. I'm gonna die. Alright.
Oops.
The first
Right.
death. The first death.
Did you really just die?
Yes. It's worth it, I promise. Not really, it's not worth it, but like I just won it anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our time here while we're talking. So already it's fun that I could just like deviate from the path. I know that the story will like force me back into walking with Paimon in a second. Is it still too far? Do I have to come back here? I remember seeing someone achieve this. Or at least I remember doing this once in my playthrough.
Well, stop speed sprinting. That's the start of it.
Well, I know I'm doing. Once you speed up, you'll see that or once you catch up, you'll see that I'm just slowly doing it. I'm gonna make it to this rock, hopefully. Right? Maybe make it. Come on. Yes, I made it. I just barely made it to this rock.
That's what I told you. It's not that far.
Okay. There we are. Precious chest.
A reward on the road.
Give me that bow. Oh no. Okay, no, I'm not gonna make that. Hold on.
Just
Okay.
okay.
Hold on. Can I jump as X? Yes. Jump as X. Jump as X. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I should be all right. I already missed Fontaine and it's like super speed swimming thing.
Oh right.
I miss that so much now. Okay. Okay, I'm speeding now. There we go. That was a risk, but I took it. Anyway. Moving on. Paimon's all the way super ahead. They decided, well, you're taking your time. I'm just going to speed on ahead.
Did you grab the waypoint?
I'm about to go up. Oh, and combat. I did like how they differentiated the attack patterns of Aether and Lumine, which was fun.
Was there a difference?
Yeah, if you actually like attack as Aether with the normal attacks, and you attack as Lumine, they're two different attack patterns.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's teleport point. There we go. Yep, open the world. Waypoints. Collecting. Yes, I know about the collecting of materials. And map. Ah, but you see, the map doesn't stop here. It keeps going. Oh. There's so much map to unlock.
So much, Matt.
Okay, I'm surprised.
Pathman's here. Guess we'll just have to climb. Climbing depletes stamina.
Here it is.
Stamina takes time to recover.
My most hated mechanic, my most beloved mechanic that was never kept.
Off to a statue of the seven.
Look at this.
Which of the seven are you looking for exactly?
Look at what?
Okay, you notice that she's next to me, right?
No. You want to share the screen?
No, you're gonna catch up in a second. See, I'm moving around with her.
Kind of.
Like she's like literally like linked to me. Why isn't she always like this?
Like the pets that they give us?
Yeah. Why is Paimon not like this constantly? Look at she's like looking around, she's waving at us. This was immediately abandoned within the first like 10 seconds of the tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why can't she just like vanish when combat starts and then reappear and then just like be a part of the world? This makes me feel like she's an annoying pest when she's like just like showing up in our cutscenes, but like in here she's like she could just be interactive. Maybe make a mechanic that has her like grabbing things from like high places, like those eggs up there. Make her part of your damn puzzles. All of those puzzles they have us do, Paimon could be part of those puzzles.
Right.
And at this point in the game, I don't dislike Paimon. Paimon is fine. I want to talk about this in a second, but I'll get to it once the scene happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love how the fucking time of day changed to fit this cutscene. Beautiful.
That's a statue of the Seven. There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the Seven gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
We're never told this reason.
As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quickly. Oh no. I've lost control of my mouse. So I guess I'll just have to keep going with this for a second.
Swim right over.
Okay.
You lost control of what?
Of my mouse.
Meaning...
That means I can't really mess with any of the settings right now.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Starfell Valley.
Ooh, did you just
Congratulations, you get the power of Animo.
Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Animo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
Here it is. The dialogue scene. Do you know how messed up this is to like see that amazing opening and then now your character is a mute?
Right.
And you know what's even worse? These options don't do anything. This so I've always had this theory that they wanted, when they were building the game, they wanted to do the dialogue system, like an intricate dialogue system, sort of like how Mass Effect does it, or like Dragon Age, like basically how BioWare does it, to a degree, not like to that level, but like dialogue that impacts the story. But they didn't have the time or effort or resources, so they sort of like, because there's like instances where that would be cool, but they just basically kept it as you get to choose what you say to like define how cool or dumb you look, and but otherwise nothing changes about the outcome. No dialogue system at all ever changes anything.
Right.
Which is worse. It's the worst thing you could do. It's like you wanted to have a player have the option of how they talk, but at the same time it doesn't impact anything. You can't make decisions, and so you have this dialogue system that has choices, but the choices don't matter. What you could have instead done is make Aether just talk. Just have him talk to this person in front of them and say the thing that they're thinking. Develop a character and make... And I know that people say it's like, because they wanted blank slates and they didn't want to make the main character, if they accidentally do something wrong, that could be controversial. And to my point is that every main character is destined to be controversial. Looking at this one, they're just a doll at this point. And this person next to them talks for them, which we will see later once we meet Amber. Aether should just be talking, and it's not even hard to make Aether and Lumine, like, usually, like, they're gonna say that they have to write different lines for Aether and Lumine. They don't really, though. It's very easy to make a general neutral dialogue scene.
Well, yes and no, depending on the circumstance.
Yeah, but in that case, that's just the very few dialogue scenes where you have to change anyway, and that's few and far between. It's just easier just to have this person talk and like have a character because a lot of people will say that they're doing fine now, but as Inazuma came around, Sumeru, Fontaine, it's definitely Inazuma and Sumeru. They started having the character. This dialogue system turns into a run-on sentence. The first part is what they say, and the second part is the rest of their sentence. And they also have, like, the character is thinking things. They have the main character, like, thinking certain ways about things that I, as a person, was not thinking about. And I'm like, you're like stripping away what would make the character amazing with his, like, ingenious understanding of the world or his viewpoints about things as an outsider. For the sake of pretending like this is some kind of like blank slate for people to like imprint themselves on. Which,
right.
Like, if this was a custom character creation story, sure, go ahead. But when you flat out have decided the design, decided the weapon by which this man will be walking around the world, and decided that the person you didn't choose, the girl, is your sibling that is doing things independently of whatever you decide. Like, having her own, like, journey, her own motives that, like, should be rooted in what you know, but are different because of her experiences. This character should be more than the blank slate they are.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to point out back to the Aether's the main character. He's on the main, like, opening banner when you start the game.
Also, because MiHoYo has mostly marketed Aether on the promotional materials, you'll see very, very few promotional material with Lumine in it. Aether is considered the main character, and Lumine the lost sibling. They made a trailer, and only one version of the trailer where Aether was the traveler and Lumine was the princess, where she was talking about how she's waiting for him to finish his journey so that they can come to a head in their conclusions. So there's a really cool story thing going on here with these two siblings, but the character isn't allowed to be fleshed out as he is, or that he can be, for it to be meaningful. I genuinely feel for this relationship, but the problem is that they've ruined. It's like the most amazing cake ever created, and they drowned it in water. Okay. What is he? Okay. As much as they wanted, people in the world can never change. I think I know why. It's because this also means nothing here. I think I know why. It's because he'll never finish the sentence. I don't know why, but he thinks he knows why. Sort of like it's just a wink, a meta ninkle is like, oh, I know why. I'm the main character. Wink, wink. But like in actual story, what makes Aether think he knows why he could connect to elements? And we'll never know the answer to that. This can't be good. Why can't that be good though?
They explain it why.
I'm going to pick the top one because it's the more interesting one, but I know that they're not going to give me the answer.
It's because you're not from this world to begin with.
That was their answer. Because he's not from this world, so therefore he can come in and take all the powers. So why can't Paimon take all the powers? Is that implying she's from this world? I can't believe that.
Because she's the only one of her kind?
Yes. We've never met another one like her. The only thing that she could be is either a disguised god or a child of a god that was just cast down here. Or a god that lost their memories and just turned into this.
If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Animo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister.
We only meet one bard in all of Mondstadt.
No, there's two.
Name another.
The guy at the bar.
I'll go
At the
find
tavern.
him. Point me his direction when we get there.
Let's move
Yeah,
west.
it's the three-fingered guy.
The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Why is Paimon not concerned that not only is Aether from another world, but he so easily can access powers beyond mortal comprehension? This is like the biggest clues that either Paimon is an actual idiot or Paimon knows way more than they're letting on. I will say, in terms of combat, the elemental reaction system in this game is really good. No notes.
Right.
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Because she's not a fighter.
That's not a good enough reason.
Would you like to play as a tiny floating girl?
I would like her to be a really cool support. She should have been the beginning of pets, like grant bonuses.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you hit an enemy, Paimon can like make them float, or something like that. I don't know. Anything really? Oh. Oh, there.
Wow, what is that? There's something huge in the sky.
Do you realize that the scale of that was bigger than it should have been?
We must proceed with caution.
What?
That he really towers over everything.
Who does?
Dvalin.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Josh, I can't pull up the thing.
Pull up what, the map?
I have to keep track of every chest I've collected. Hold on. Let me pull up something. I have to pull up my laptop.
You can't have your mouse set to the other screen?
No. But that's fine.
Should be able to. Most people are able to.
Not with I have my controller active on this game.
Oh, most people use their mouse and keyboard while also having a controller hooked up.
This game is being mean, is what I'm telling you. Okay, I'm gonna go on to this one. Okay, and I believe I can open up Hoya first. Hoya Lab, where are you? There you are. I have to log in. Do I have? What's your thoughts on Anima Traveler while I'm doing this?
It is the best starting point. Yes.
I think Animo as as the starting region was definitely a good choice, especially since they nerfed their cast so brilliantly.
Yeah.
One more step. What is this? Yeah, with the fact that Varka and all them are all over. Spoilers ahead. Varka taking like half the Knights of Favonius off into God knows where. Really nerfing the cast is was a pretty smart choice in like allowing us to like visit the location at first and then having us discover that we could come back there one day with cool things happening.
Though I'm still upset that the plot hole of they took Kaya's horses, but not Kaya himself.
I know, right? They left the cavalry knight without any of his fucking horses. How do you do that? Why do you do that? Where is fucking... There we go. Okay. Confirm. Okay. Genshin Impact. Submit. Okay. I need to now access the interactive map. Okay. I finally have this thing open.
You got it open?
Okay. Let's see tutorial. Okay. 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 Stop popping things up. Okay. So there is. Okay. I'm just going to real quickly turn on. Not waypoints. Animoculi. Where are the things? Okay. All the chests in existence. The Mondstadt keys. Sealy, elementals, time trials, torches. Are there torches? Oh, there are torches. There are many of those. I don't know.
Get the carrots. Get the.
I don't care about carrots.
No, you're gonna care about the carrots.
Why?
Because those are hidden chests.
Really?
No, yeah, you. So there's the portion of that map that tells you like all of these things, like carrots, floating slimes, the wind turn thing that makes you fly, the balloons that you have to pop. All of those are all hidden chests. You turn all of those on, you will get to 100% sooner.
Okay.
Because you will need to access those to get 100%.
Do we care about the floating Animo, dude?
Yes, you should care.
Do they also do chests?
Yes. They're not there just to be shot at.
Okay. I think I have the most of the things popped open. Okay. Back to the beginning of where I was. The chest over by the sea. That's now hidden. And then where am I? I am there.
You were there.
Past thing, I believe it's this one. Okay, it's that one. Alright. Sorry for the delay, people. This is how we're going to be doing this. I now have to collect every single thing in existence and therefore this needs to start happening. Now that that's set up, we can move forward. Maybe that. Okay, moving forward. But look, where's Paimon? I want Paimon to be floating next to me, looking at shit. Maybe being that creature that goes over and being like, hey, there's something over here. Like, that would be a cool way to, like, direct our attention.
Oh, like when she does announce that, hey, there might be some secret here, but she only does it, like, in spirit.
Yeah.
She's done that once or twice.
Huh? Look at that!
Don't be afraid. So
I have a...
I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
Fucking Venti leaving us to die.
Venti leaving you today?
Yeah, because if you think about it, he leaves knowing full well that the dragon is being outrageous. What if Dvalin decided to not fly away but stay put?
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away.
Who knows?
Luckily,
A number of
I managed
things
to
could have
hold on to your
happened.
hair. Thanks.
Who should I play when I join you?
Mondstadt characters.
Would Tartagula count?
No, he's Nyan.
I know he's Nyan, but he does travel around the world.
Okay. So right here is you can be goofy or you can be serious. But why not choose yourself as a writer based off context? Make this a funny moment or make this a serious moment. Build the character. I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. Anyway.
Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon.
So this also like leads into us questioning in this one is like, what does Aether know about dragons? Being from a wider multiverse, I guess. Or other worlds, basically. What does a dragon mean to him? So he's implying that he's never met a dragon that's talked, or he's like implying why would he be surprised that dragons exist on this world, when he knows that they exist in other worlds?
Of course not. Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there.
That's true.
Let's go take a closer look. Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
Then why are we going to it? Okay. The Crimson Crystal. I
Paimon's never seen a stone like this before.
need to refresh
So
myself on this.
Paimon can't tell what it is.
Okay.
All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now.
Paimon thinks it's dangerous,
Okay, we've got it.
but we
Now
should
let's
put it
get out
in
of
our
here.
bag.
Yes, definitely put it in the bag.
Why would we trust that?
Why would we trust Paimon?
That is a genuine question. All right, here's the scene.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
What scene? Oh, with Amber?
Yep.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger.
Okay.
I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius.
You want to know a fun fact?
What?
Amber is the only outrider.
Agreed.
No, not agreed. She just is. There used to be a bunch of outriders. She is now the only one.
Is. That was funny.
Huh?
That's funny.
It's
You're like, it's not because, it just is.
It just is, because apparently in lore, her father or a grandfather, one of the two, was like the leader of the Outriders, and then something happens that made them go away for some stupid reason. And then she decided to become an Outrider to sort of like bring back that legacy. But in my mind, I'm like, in a militaristic sense, if they had no need for the Outriders, they wouldn't. Then there's no point in them in having one. And honestly, the Outriders to me should just be part of Eula's team, because that's what they are. They're reconnaissance units that do have the opportunity to interact with instances. So like they're the reconnaissance team the version of the reconnaissance team that can do things. But honestly, reconnaissance that doesn't stop Eula from doing anything anyway. So in my mind, she just serves Eula.
You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt.
More or
Explain
less.
yourselves.
Okay, so she's stopping us for looking weird. Because we're not citizens of Mondstadt, even though in the City of Freedom, this is probably the most, like...
Reverse.
You will see people of all flags basically being here because of how free it is here.
I'm not looking for trouble. That's what all the troublemakers say.
That's not true. Alright. One line. Right here. You see this? There's not an option. He just can't say it. We can't pay our voice actors to flesh out characters. Specifically the main character. We have to just pick the one line instead of him just saying the line, "Hello, my name is Aether."
Doesn't sound like a local name to me.
Okay.
And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
And the joke. But if you think about it, some people could just click this option and this joke never happens. But yet, MiHoYo is so dead set on this was always the option. If the character was voiced, he would just say this joke. And it would be hilarious.
Right.
Defining... It's just... They wanted their blank slate, but they didn't have the time or the balls to do a character creation, and they also wanted to tell a really in a very investing story about the siblings, because then they can use both the models they made as part of their story. But they just need to be people.
Hey! That's even worse than being a mascot! So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right?
How did that sum anything up? We explained 2 words: emergency, food.
Emergency
Well,
and food.
look, there's
That's
been a
all.
large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible.
I do appreciate the idea that the city is technically the safe zone, and that I feel like it would have been interesting. I understand why they didn't, because of like technical limitations. It would have been interesting if they added like mini little hurricanes around the outskirts of the city to make it feel more dangerous during the story.
Oh, during the storm part?
Yeah, during, like, in general. They say that Dvalin is a threat. Short of his attack on the city, he does nothing. He has not shown up and caused any ruckus whatsoever. I do not feel the danger 90% of the time that I am traveling in Mondstadt during the events.
Yeah.
It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
So if they had that detail of like adding a little bit of danger of like little hurricanes or like heavy rainstorms being more common during this time that cause lightning or like heavy winds that push you around or whatever, this would make this scene 10 times better. Not ignoring the part about the fact that we're piloting a doll. Because that means Amber's doing a really good job here about getting civilians and people who shouldn't be out and about out of danger.
Oh,
Yeah.
you out here for some other reason? I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet.
Yeah, this is more of her personality showing than her actual station, obviously, which adds layers to character.
Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight.
As she catches, as we respond to that.
I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers. That sounded so fake. Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius handbook?
I think I'm going to read it this time. I've never read the actual book, which they hand to us at some point. I'm going to read it this time on stream.
What is the book?
The Knights of Favonius handbook.
Oh.
They hand it to us at some point. Or I think we find it somewhere.
Outrider Amber, reporting for duty.
Alright.
Just say the word if you ever need my help.
The first real character.
Right.
How did I fucking miss?
You're a terrible shot.
So,
Okay.
suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt?
I do believe this is...
He agrees.
Separated from his sister during a really,
That's not
really
that one.
long
Is this
trip.
one part of the
Paimon is his travel buddy,
actual
helping him
map?
to find his sister.
It is... I do not believe it's part of the actual map. Nope, it's not. It was just part of the tutorial. Okay.
Oh, looking for your family? Huh. Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city. What exactly is it
the
you need
thing.
to finish doing first?
The thing.
It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
She refers to putting posters out, which is the reward you get for saving the city. A singular poster.
No, there was more than one.
There's only one.
No, there's more than one.
Alright, I challenge you to show me more later.
I found 3.
Quick, get it!
Okay. Before we do anything, hold on. Can we level you guys up? Oh, the signs that you can level up per, like, killing enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm level 3 as Aether, even though I put no books into him. It's a shame that there's no real, like, way to level up a character. I'm gonna make her level... no, I'll just leave her alone.
Okay.
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Do. Okay.
Nothing to it. Though I've got to say, you surprised me a little with your moves there. Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel? Now that you mention it, how is it the Hilly Trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close
How
to
you
cities
doing?
like this.
Amber allowed a nobody to join her in combat. It's fine, he had a sword. I'm nitpicking at that point. But it's funny, the things, if you reviewing these earlier, like, regions about the Hurley Trails without knowing, well, now knowing what I know about what they are.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area. So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city?
Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
Okay. I do believe this one's on the map, though. Okay, that one's done.
A reward on the road.
It's gonna show about level ups. Level 7. I'll give the rest to her. 4. All that. There we go. I do believe I found a bow though. Yep, I did.
Yeah, you got the bow at the beginning.
Yep.
I think it's level 16 you get a co-op though.
Adventure rank 16.
Yeah.
What's that? It smells so good!
What should I cook next? Oh, are you travelers from around here as well?
No, we just happen to be passing by.
I see. Welcome, travelers. I'm Lynn, the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. As you can see, I'm experimenting with some new recipes. Eat before you go. The first rule in the Wilderness Survival Guide.
Picnic? Oh, Paimon just loves picnics! My travel partner here is good at cooking as well.
I am a cook in real life, actually. I only know simple dishes.
That's okay. Let's see what you can do. You won't get a lot of chances like that. There are some mushrooms and meat in the barrel over there. Try making a chicken mushroom skewer.
The best dish. That's not true.
Best served cold.
No. Why would I serve that cold?
I have no idea what you served him.
And there you go.
Is it done? Let me try. Now that's really tasty. You're indeed gifted.
Paimon told you so.
With your culinary skills, you should try more difficult dishes. Oh, I've got some raw...
Can we really have them?
That's okay. You should be able to find lots of ingredients when exploring the wilderness. Don't forget to look carefully. There's also a restaurant in Mondstadt known as Good Hunter that sells food and ingredients. Go have a look when you've got the time.
Okay, thank you for the info. Hey!
I only need one. Anyway, so this is probably the only adventure that ever does anything interesting, like, or at least like helps us with anything in terms of tutorial. I don't remember if there's any other ones that do anything else of this significant value. So we've learned how to cook now.
Cooking.
Cooking.
Until you can get a healer.
I'm gonna kill a bird. I'm joking.
You're gonna eat raw meat.
Alright, we made it to the city. I like how they have a statue that perfectly resembles his appearance, and yet everyone doesn't believe it's him.
Let me officially
Yeah.
introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Finally, no more having to camp camp outdoors.
We've been walking for less than an hour.
But the city folk don't look too cheery.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Jean, Defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us.
Internal thoughts, right here. These in quotes or in parentheses is internal thoughts about what the character is thinking,
Yes.
and he just can't think them. I'm going to be angry at every dialogue. Anyway, as per the dialogue itself, sounds like someone pretty impressive. The way that Amber's speaking is she's putting a lot of stock into Jean, which is fine.
Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, Traveler. It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon.
And you did nothing.
But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy.
Right,
Steak and
Paimon.
roast.
Like, this is completely useless to you, Paimon.
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
I like how Amber, now that she's successfully completed her mission, decided that she's like, this dude seems capable enough to be flying around with me. I'm gonna get someone else hooked onto the flying, doing the wind gliders.
Right.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
There's that. To higher ground we go. I'm not used to having so little stamina.
Because you haven't restarted in a while.
So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider. Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too.
Bullshit. No one else uses these. The only people I've ever seen use them is the Traveler and Amber.
Oh, Razor.
Has Razors used them in a cutscene?
Oh, wrong Razor.
Wrong Razor. What?
The bad guy.
Oh, that one dude that like stole things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
I miss this voice of like Paimon.
Before she got squeakier.
Before she got way squeakier and annoying. That actually sounded like a legitimate line from a person, and not a gremlin.
Well, that's because the
Not a
wind is the
gremlin,
heart and
Jesus
soul
Christ.
of Mondstadt. Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
This will not take long. See? We need more of these.
More of what?
Tornadoes
Need more tornadoes?
that fling you into the sky.
How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind glider?
Because we're in the air.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
Okay.
I don't believe he needs to do this.
See your
Given
feet
our
grasping the wind.
altitude.
Harness its
Well,
energy.
Roy, remember
Who said that?
the tornadoes in Devalin's domain. Not domain, Storm Terror Lair. No, they removed those, never mind. There were tornadoes in Storm Terror's lair, but they removed those.
That's weird. And floating down we go.
Are you hurt?
And then this guy makes his suave entrance.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Storm Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself! Kaya, Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must...
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Kaya, our cavalry captain. These two are travelers from afar.
From afar. Is that all we know of them?
Long story short,
See? Even Kaya can have an internal monologue.
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though
That's
you haven't
hilarious.
arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family.
Why did we tell him this information?
I'm not really sure why you're looking for the animal god. Oh, but everyone has their secrets, right?
So we told him we're looking for a sister, but not why we're looking for a god.
Relax. I won't press you for more. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
Look at this. Look at these options.
Mhm.
A heroic choice or the selfish choice. And yet these don't impact like what the other characters feel about you, any direction of the story. Why have this system if you didn't want to use it to its full potential? They should have dropped the entire system and just had the character say what they wanted the character to say per their character.
Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens.
I can't believe anyone actually saw me, given how high we were.
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of
Right.
Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
Look at this. Look at this storm right now. That's still going on. This should be like whole areas in like Mondstadt itself. I wonder if I left, would that storm still be there? I want to test this just for shits and giggles.
What do you mean by left?
I'm leaving the city, just like teleporting. Look at this shit. So a whole ass storm just above the city. But they could also do that in other locations easily.
Yeah.
And then what you could easily do is have, like, different types of enemies. I'm not getting rid of her new outfit. You could just have, like, different types of enemies, like the wind spirits just, like, floating around and being, like, stronger enemies inside those storms to sort of, like, make it feel dangerous. I don't know, there's just, like, a lot of ways to make that more interesting. Or make the threat more dangerous. Is what it needs to have. What I would have liked to have happened.
Jesus.
Yes. This game, the very beginning of the game is not hard by any stretch of the imagination.
It can be
Where?
if you don't actually understand how to heal properly.
I'm not going to heal this entire run.
This seems to be the Knights of
You're just gonna not heal?
Just gonna not heal.
Let's head in.
Character dies, you can't use him.
Sure, I'll play this game.
Hardcore Nuzlocke.
I'm Nuzlocking Genshin Impact. Let's go.
No, don't do that. But I had an idea of when I wanted to do a recording of just like, you play the game and then if you can use healing characters and you can't use any healing meals, no revives. If a character dies, unless a character can revive it, they're done for that like battle or mission.
And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Mondstadt welcomes you when
Like it would be more common in domain stuff.
I'll have to like re-listen to your thing. I'm focusing on this right now.
Sorry.
I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
And that is all she is. She has no rank. She's just our librarian. Totally.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Storm Terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten.
If any time they mention ley lines, we're assuming that it's the bad guys who are fucking around with shit. That's all it is. Ley lines don't have exact definitions. I watched, I think, one of a video basically is like, ley lines are not defined in any way, and is just a word that the characters throw around to define that the enemies are doing stupid shit.
Yep.
For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
Also, magic is not defined in any way, and therefore we don't know the difference between magic and visions.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters.
Which you could just easily have some kid off the street do for you. And also, they don't do anything more beyond that anyway.
We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your sister.
So why is it that in every time we approach these people, we skip the conversation where we tell them about our sister, and they state they cannot help us at this moment? But given the situation, and as much as like the character should give a damn about their sister, it is very clear that there have been no signs of her in this area. To like in his limited like movements around, like I don't know if she's even here. So for all intents and purposes, his focus should not be to find his sister immediately, opposed to like a situation where he like saw sight of her or something.
Mm-hmm.
So the Valen incident, like the Stormtail incident specifically, should be his greatest priority, and is obviously should be all of theirs. So if they had written Aether like an actual character, I guarantee you, in the proper writing of this scene, his sister would not have come up. If she did, it would be very briefly, I'm here to look for my sister. and it would have been like incredibly quick and swift and moved on because the situation demands other focus.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this dialogue, this choice here. I really should help out as well, and then guess we leave it up to you then, where's the inn? This should have given us, like, a detour in the story. If this choice dialogue system had any merit, this would have been, like, a downvote on all of their affinities for us. Like, all 4 of these people would not like us, and we would have gone about the story in a different light, opposed to them just being, like, pissed off a little like this.
Hey, don't be such a slug. We should be a part of this.
Right.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
Oh,
I would've been
no,
interested
it
to
was
find
just
that, like-
Paimon. Everyone else shrugged that off. They're, like, assuming you will help. Even though in the City of Freedom, I chose to go to the inn.
Did you actually pick that one?
Yes.
Wait, Paimon said it, not you?
Paimon stated, hey, Paimon got angry about it. And then Kaya immediately after is like, all right, you're in. Time for you guys to do shit. If you watch him enough, if you focus on Kaya's nose, it's shifting its shadow from left to right. His nose is dancing at us.
With Storm Terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity.
I unfortunately
to cut
cannot
this
see it
problem
now.
off at the source.
Soon.
Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Detection magic.
Is that so?
Even in this scene, it's dancing at us. I think Kaya's nose was meant to dance at us by virtue of shifting the shadow from left to right.
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples.
Why only 3?
I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
You straight up say that as if there isn't a person that is an outsider to your country standing in the room.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us.
And you've decided to brush past that.
The storm is.
Kaya is very
There's no
trusting
point
and
in
not
maintaining
trusting
the
at the
No,
same time.
I'm grilling on Jean right now.
Oh, Jean?
Yes.
All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
I would launch wishing.
Oh, nice. Now you can get Noelle.
This man thinks I'm getting Noelle.
You better.
Okay. So,
Your dodging skills are not perfect. You're gonna want Noelle.
and there's Chronicled Wish. I honestly want Jean, funny enough, but I know for a fact I should aim for either Klee, Albedo, or Eula, because I can always try to get for Mona, D-Luke, and Jean from like the standard banner and such.
Mm-hmm.
So, should I go for Klee or Eula? Like, I want Albedo, but like, this is a new account, and I've had Albedo before.
The issue that I'm about to explain to you is that Eula, our boss monster, is the cryo hypostasis.
Where is that?
That is in Dragonspine, and that is the strongest hypostasis in the game.
Isn't Klee's in like Leeway though? Isn't hers the Registine?
Oh, the
So-
Pyro one, probably.
So is Albedo's. So I'm gonna have to go over to those locations soon. Oh no, actually I could probably like face them off later.
Hold on, I'm looking at who Cleese is. Yep, Pyro is fine. even if you get D-Luke too, you will have to travel to Leeway.
Okay, so Klee or Eula?
You should do Klee.
I'll do Klee. Okay. There's Klee. I'm just gonna pick a thing for that. Okay. So there's all those. Here's this.
Wait, does it have a weapon for Klee? Is there a catalyst?
The catalyst available is Skyward and Lost Prayer. Skyward Atlas and Lost Prayer. But those are the 5 stars anyway. I don't care for weapons unless I'm like aiming for something incredibly specific.
Mm-hmm. Oh, want to know what I just failed at doing?
What?
I was doing the weapon banner, and I did spend money, unfortunately, because I was like so close to doing it, and I got a second Redhorn Stone Thresher.
Nice.
I wanted the Misaguri.
Archive. Don't do the archive right now. Achievements.
All right, what you doing?
Well, first I'm just like clearing out this whole thing. Notices. Like take all the notifications, just like going through them real quick, just to, like get them to turn off.
Hmm. Have you ever used Klee?
No, I don't own her in another one. Oh, look.
You've never. I don't think you've ever used the Catalyst as your main DPS either.
No, Ningguang.
Oh right, I forgot about Ningguang.
Hey, look, I can pull for what's her face right now.
Who?
I could pull for. Okay, so I'm gonna immediately purchase this once I get my card set up. But I'm gonna get a Welkin. So for audiences, I'm going to be getting the 100 gem Genesis crystals, $100 Genesis crystals. I'm gonna get the $50 Genesis crystals, and then the $30 Genesis crystals, and stop it there. Okay. I will not be going for outfits.
On this or Albedo, that's gonna be funny.
If I don't really care as long as I get like one of the 3 of the ones I don't have. I can't get from the standard banner. Sorry. So real quickly, I'm just gonna make a pull for the Noelle banner just to get her.
And a 4-star, hopefully. Generally, you'll get Noelle a 4-star.
I wish that thing popped a 5-star like first thing. That would have been hilarious.
I don't think it can.
I think it can, and it just would have been hilarious if it happened. Okay, mostly weapons and Noelle.
My name is
Nope, just her. That's fine.
And then what is I know your options are for that banner are very limited compared to the standards.
It's Mondstadt character specifically, which is really good.
Wait, no, it should give you a Leeway character.
The Chronicle-ish?
No.
Hey, look, I have my mouse back. It's gone now. Anyway, so this
You just got Noelle only.
So in the Chronicled Wish, I think this only gives Mondstadt characters as 4-stars. So I have a chance to really like dive in and get all of the NPCs.
Let me look.
Or all the Mondstadt 4-stars, which I would really like. I know I have it open right now. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fade to black.
Wait, really? I didn't know it was gonna be.
Turn off fade to black. Okay. Do you see the screen? The wallpaper?
No.
Well, give it a second. Let me know when you do. You should be seeing it
Are you
right
on
now, right?
The thing that you put up?
The Genshin, the wallpaper, right? You should see Venti, Genshin Impact, the anima symbol, episode 1.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. I'm trying to hide the screen so that I can make the purchases.
Okay.
Okay. PayPal later. Ooh. I'm gonna do that. What happened? Okay. So I want to do the pay in 4 and pay with this one. Oh, sorry. Yes. Continue. Continue. Agree. Agree. Yes. Spend wisely, people. Okay. So I got the Genesis crystals for that one. And I'm going to do the $50 one now. Also in this version. There's that. And then finally the $30 one, which I'll just pay outright. Something went wrong. Looks like they don't like my card again for some reason.
You don't like your card?
Yeah, which is weird even though it's connected to my thing. That's fine. I'll try once again with the Welkin Stone, but for the most part, if it doesn't happen, I'll deal with that later, and then move into the actual, like, wishing. Which I think I'm going to end the stream off with the wishes.
Okay. Where have we been going? 96 minutes, been an hour and a, almost an hour and a half?
Yes.
It's been an hour and a half.
Okay, they noticed the exorbitant amount of spending, and so they sent me a message. So I'm going to do this again, and after I sent yes, so hopefully that just goes right through. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I will. You know what? I'll just go with what we have for now.
What do we have for now?
So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that all into Primo Gems. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and fade to black. Let me know when that changes back. I probably won't be using this for the rest of the day, so let's turn this off.
It's back.
Okay. Alright, everyone. Time for the wishing segment. This will probably be the only wishing segment for a while, and then I'll just be jumping into story for the most part, moving forward until something else Mondstadt related comes up again. Alright. And we begin. New Amber. Alright. What the hell is that?
What?
Wine and Song? I've never heard of this one.
Is it a 4-star?
Yeah. It's related to Sprint. Interesting. I've never seen this one before.
One song. Oh, I know what that one is. Yeah, I have that.
Oh, my first Mika ever. I don't
oh
even.
my god, you.
I don't even have him in my other account.
Oh my god.
This is going to be interesting.
Finally.
All right.
Took you a minute.
Indeed.
Okay.
And just a rain slasher. I got official and another Amber.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright, you have a good off-field DPS now. Mika as a healer. And then you have Noelle, which is a shielder.
Kaya, before I even got Kaya.
Kaya?
I got Kaya before Kaya.
Okay, so...
Alright, this should be a 5-star.
Is it?
Let's see what we're getting. I got Sacrificial Greatsword. Now the Dragon's Bane, and I got Klee.
Oh, nice. You can use a melt team then.
Alright, since we got Klee early, let's change the path here.
So I can see you doing a melt team with utilizing Mika and Kaya, Klee, and then you can use Animo Traveler for Swirl.
Okay, let me go to the shop. I'm gonna go to the shop and get these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers.
Or you can change the Animal Traveler. Are you going to be using Aether through on the team?
Yes. Let's see how much I have. Okay, so I have 40... How much do I have? I have 49 wishes left. So the question is, can I get Eula in 4 pulls? We're about to find out.
4 temples?
Yes. That is the question for today, peoples.
Did you already waste your Star Glitter?
I got Lisa. And I got, what is this? Alley Hunt.
It's okay, Bo.
Too gross. Nice.
Oh, nice. That's even better than Animo Traveler.
Potentially last one. Nope, no 5-star. And what? I think that's a Favonius. Yep, Favonius Orbo.
Oh, you didn't tell me you got Lisa.
Yes. Oh wait, I have enough to get one more Intertwined Fate, and now we're gonna do the so 50 pulls. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Nope. Come on, give me a new character release. No, it's Lisa. It's Lisa. Okay. And so at the very least, this banner gave me Klee.
At the very least.
At the very least. Look at all my new Mondstadt characters. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Mondstadt characters to go with. And that is all the spending I will be doing for some time. Thank you very much.
Chronicle Wish for Leeway.
Books. All these books. I will maybe have a reading stream later. At some point.
Or just read stories.
I mean, they dropped the books.
So, are you thinking about that team though?
What team?
The Melt team?
I'm thinking of...
Or Reverse Melt, whatever it is.
What is this? I don't need to fix it. Okay. So I need... Gone. Alright. So, for the Mondstadt team, we have Aether, we have Klee,
Klee can help.
we have Mika, because Mika does attack speed, and that's really cool.
I'll take point.
It actually will help Clay's
Okay.
do more damage by attacking faster.
I'm thinking... Not Fischl yet. I want to say Fischl for Benny's Adventure team. Maybe Sucrose for AoE?
I can do it.
What do you think?
I'm thinking, are you using Aether though? Are you required yourself to use Aether?
During the main story, yes.
Alright, Klee. I would do Kaya. Yeah, like what I was saying at the beginning, like a reverse melt team or melt team, whatever it is. You would just do an Animo character, Klee, Mika, and Kaya.
This will be interesting.
We'll see. I'll wait till he joins the party.
I can do it.
But yeah.
Until I join the party?
No, until he joins the party. Officially.
Okay.
Let's see here. Any good weapons that I got? No, not really.
Nothing that I saw was helpful.
Skyrider sword is okay.
Which one?
Skyrider sword. It's a 3-star sword for I'm gonna be the Traveler.
Oh.
And this one. Mika is a catalyst, or is he he's a polearm, right?
He's polearm, yeah.
Then Wine and Song will go to her.
Hold on, let me see. I haven't looked at Wine and Song. There is... Oh, I don't have Wine and Song. Hey, do you have Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers?
No.
It's a 3-star. Double check, please. It's Catalyst.
I do.
You do? Alright, lock 1.
I usually I lock like one of each of the weapons just so that I can.
Yeah, but well, that's the best 4-star or 3-star catalyst.
Automatically locked, and then lock. Oh, shit. Maybe I should give her wine and song. No. Causing vaporize, electrocharge, frozen bloom, or hydro infused swirl reactions increased by. Oh, this is straight up built for her.
Probably, yeah.
Because she does swirl reactions. Sorry, hydro infused swirl. Frozen bloom, electrocharge, vaporize. I don't know if this will actually work with her. We'll see.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
Oh, because they don't have hydro. It's fine. Because there's no melt on this list, so I can't give it to Klee anyway.
Give her the dragon one.
The Thrilling Tales?
Yeah.
What does this one do?
For right now. What you need is Widsith. Or you can craft Eye of Perception. Oh no, not Eye of Perception. I think it was a Prototype Amber. Let me look at the craftable. Oh, there's Mappa Mar. Triggering an elemental reaction grants an 8% elemental damage bonus for 10 seconds. And then Prototype Amber, using an elemental burst, regenerates 4 energy every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. All party members will generate 4% HP every 2 seconds for this duration.
Actually, Josh, do you want to keep going a little bit longer, or do we want to cut it here?
I'll probably cut it here.
Okay. Thank you for watching. I will be. I'll continue to be critical of this story going forward. That will not change. But will change is that I will not be spending money as I just did. Spend wisely. Preferably, don't spend it all. Free to play is possible if you put in the time and effort. Enjoy. Have a nice day. How do I exit out of this game? Hold to quit. There we go. See you around.